guys, it's AJ, and today I'm back with more Minecraft, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make some more Minecraft builds. I'm going to show you how to build a few today, so let's get right into the video. We are going to be starting with a sugarcane farm, and this may not be all the materials right now, but this is some of them. So you can go ahead and look at those materials. So now let's get into it. So start by placing a dispenser right here and put a block like this on top of it and place a piston there. So now, and then you're gonna, so it should look like that. Now come behind the piston and place an observer like that so it looks like this. Now you're going to place a block behind the piston and then place a redstone behind the observer so it looks like that. And by the way, this build is super simple, so it shouldn't cause you any trouble. Now you're going to place some sand right there and dig under the dispenser to place some water, and then you can cover it back up. Now you can get your sugar cane and place it right there. So it should look like this right now. And now this big space right here, don't worry, it's going to be really simple here, just a few redstone mechanisms. So and then place 3 blocks like this. Now get your redstone torches, place them on the front so they're all facing away from each other. And then get your redstone back out and do this. And this is going to be the 3-tick clock, which activates the dispenser. So now it should be doing the 3-tick, and now I'm going to break this. You're going to place some redstone there, and that's going to be really important later. Now you're going to get a glass or whatever block you want to do. I'm using glass so I can see my thing work. You're going to want to do that and break 2 blocks right there before you place the glass, because that's going to be an important part. So keep placing it until you get over the observer, and then you can cover it up. So now that we're over the observer, you can go ahead and start making the roof of it. I'm going to go 1 block higher so it looks like a nice roof. Like that. So you have that now. Now you're going to get a chest. Now break 2 blocks, break the 2 glass right there so you can get in and place the hopper right there. So now that you've got that and it's almost done, make sure you can open the chest and everything. So this is what you've got right now. Now you're going to want to get a few pieces of bone meal. Like you're going to need to make a lot of it because this farm works with bone meal, so you're going to need to get a lot of it. Or it could just be slower, like extremely slower, but it would still work. So I'm going to do that. And now you may want to put a door here because sometimes it glitches, and don't glitch, but the bone meal, the sugar canes fall on the sand, so it don't get picked up. So I'm going to add a door right here so I can get in and pick it up. And all you want to do now is just place that here, and it should work. And you may have noticed that sugar canes don't get higher than that, so that's why you're going to want to break it. I forgot about that at first. So you're going to want to, so that is going to be the problem here. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put an observer. You're going to want to break the observer. I forgot about that, so I'm building an older version of one. So I'm going to break the roof. You're going to want to break the second one. And this is what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have you do this. So when it grows, it'll be right there. And it'll activate it. So to make it activate, you're going to want to get the observer and add redstone like this. Now you can cover everything back up with glass, and it should be good to go. You just need to add a few pieces of glass because since we modified it, and then it should be good to go and produce some bone meal. So now just place that back and it should work. See? And there's your bone meal, your sugarcane farm. It's kind of glitchy, so it only works sometimes, but it collects bone meal fast. You could make it bigger. Okay, everybody, so our bone meal farm, or our sugarcane farm, still over there activating. So now we're going to build another farm. This one is going to be, well, it's not a farm, but it's an elevator. So you start by doing this and building it as high as you want. It don't matter. It can even be multi-floor, and it's also really, really OP. So I would recommend building this, but if you don't think you're ready to build complex builds yet, because this one gets a little complex, then you could skip this build and go to another build. So you're going to start by building something like this, and just like a tunnel towards the sky that looks like this. So go down to the bottom and break those two, and you're going to add these two here, and also you're going to need to get a sign or two signs for this one. So like this. Do that. So now we got that, and you're going to want to come under, because right here is kind of complex, but go ahead and break all of this on the bottom. You're going to build it back. This is just temporary. Now you're going to do that and that. So you're going to want to make it this wide, and you're going to want to put do that. Now get a magma block here and a soul sand here. Actually, you're going to want to make it, no, that's actually good. So do this. So for this one, you're going to have to do this. Now cover it up again. See, so I just messed up. I've got to break everything, or not everything, but break some of it and bring it to the side, because I built it at the wrong part. So now, like that. So it looks like that, and now you can build these back to what they were. So it looks like that, and you can add this and this. Okay, so do that and that. And right now you're going to want to place a button. This button is going to be here. So we can do this like that. So you see that. It has to be sticky piston, by the way. Or no, it don't. It has to be plain piston. So and then this right here, if you were to activate this right here, then it would push it back like that. So you can go ahead and break this. That was just a demonstration. Okay, so you're going to want to place water all the way to the top of your thing. I'll show you how to make it multi-floor after I'm done, but is that going to hit? No, it isn't. Okay, so we got this part right here. So go ahead and you can actually cover it up. Let's make sure that, okay, so that is a glitch. So as I was saying, you do this, and you can go ahead and do that, or just do that. Now you can go ahead and cover it up like this, and this would make a really good elevator to put in your house. Like I did a video a few months ago on how to make a bouncy But that just wasn't that good, so I'm coming back with an even better one. So do that, and you can do the same over here. And cover this up. Because we're going to be coming back later to do something. But anyways, now that we got this, you see that it does this, and you go to the very top of the elevator. So if this is where you want to do it, now build 2 blocks or 3 blocks in the air and make a roof. You can go ahead and do that like so. Just like so. So it looks like that. Now that's probably going to destroy my button, will it? Okay, it does not destroy my button. Now, come up here and just go ahead and make your floor that you're going to be getting off on. You don't have to do this right now, but I'm just going to do it for demonstration. You're going to want to break that block here. And so, right here's the important part. It's going to take a while to get back down to the bottom, but so that's how we're going to see, because it's hard. On creative, you can go through the water, but on survival, you wouldn't be able to. So right here, you're going to put a button. Okay, so the next step in the elevator is pretty simple, but it takes a while to do. You're just going to want to place a button right beside, and then have redstone connected right there. And then you're just going to want to go in kind of a spiraling down circle. And about every, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So about every 10 blocks, place a redstone repeater. And it should get down to the very bottom without running out of redstone. But you're going to want to test it to be sure. So go to the very top. And to test it, all you're going to do is press this. If you see that the thing is going to start pulling you down, you may have to sit there for a second, but if it starts pulling you down, then that means that it worked. And that's because of just a few things that I figured out. And this is actually really useful. And so now I'm going to show you how to make it multi-floor. You're going to want to do this and like that, and then make you a floor where you want to get off at. So for me, I'm going to the very middle. Sorry about my sister screaming, but you're going to want to break right here, place that there, and that there. Now, you can get off there, and basically the way you're going to do that is come over here, press the button. Make sure it switches. Now you can go up, and you're going to want to sit right here. And then if you push towards the glass, then you should be able to get off right here if you want to. So that's how you make it multi-floor, and you can keep going back up. And then once you get to the very top, you can press the button again and go down. You're going to have to wait a second, as you know. And when it starts to bring you down, you can press against the glass to get out. But you're going to have to wait a minute, and then you can get out at this floor again, and then you can go down to the very bottom. So this is a really useful elevator, one of my favorites I've ever built, and it is really useful. And also this farm is still working, as you see. So it may run out of bone meal at some moments. As you see, it runs out of bone meal. But let's see how many we've got. That's a lot of stacks of bone meal. But let's move on to our next build. Okay, guys, so we have yet another build, and they're just going to keep coming. So I have this gap over here, and that's from TNT. So I'm going to show you how to build this easy to build, extremely 100% easy to build TNT cannon. So start with something that looks like this. Place an observer like that. Now get blocks and build it to where it looks like this. And now connect it like that. Now you're going to want to place this lever right here and activate it like that. Then do that. So you can destroy that block that was under the observer, and now that it does that, you know that you're good to go. So now pause it, and you're going to want to come in the air a little bit with some wood or block of your choice that you want to use for this. I'm using wood, just, you don't have to use wood, but I use it. I'm using it for this. So you're going to do that. Now do this and connect it like that and place that there. Now that you place that there, we're almost done, or we sort of are done. Now I would just get yourself a few things of TNT. You're going to have to lower this from the ground a little bit after you get done using it, but just do this and place your TNT inside, and you just got to let go of the lever, and it should start working and launching the TNT out. And it's really rapid fire, so you need to stand out of the way, but it's rapid fire like this. So it just keeps launching, and it digs holes really deep like this, which that water's in the way, so I'm going to get rid of this water so you can see it work. Get out of the way, water. Oh, the explosions are really close to me. Okay. Most of the water's blocked up now. Oh my goodness. The TNT's blowing stuff up now. Come on. Okay, should work now. Okay, where's that water coming from? Because there's some water escaping. And oh my word. For the last build of today, we are going to be building a super smelter. A really cool build that I just love, and it's really cool. So you're going to start by making a double chest. So make a double chest in the sky. So it's kind of like this. And you can do that and place blocks here. So now you're going to build blocks to the side right here on both sides and make a furnace, or a blast furnace. I would use a blast furnace because it works better and it's faster. So, and then get your fuel in it, and you can go ahead and place the hoppers right here. So I'm having trouble doing it because I'm flying. Here, wait a second, y'all. Okay, so right here, and just place your hopper connected to the furnace, like that. So it's really simple from here. Now, all you gotta do is dig one more block down so you can access it depending on where you started from. As I started a little early, you can now just place it like that. And this is a really, really, really easy to build. This is all you have to do. And then I'm going to show you how to test it out. Just like, you can test it out and make sure it works. Just get some raw iron and drop it in. Well, before you do that, actually, get this and cover it up. And place this right here. And then you can do this and have your, like, in your house, this was what you do, or something similar. You could just have a ore room, and so that's what I'm doing right here, just making a place to get into it, because this is a really cool build. So I'm gonna get my door here and do this. Now I can come around back and build these, so you can't see it from the back either. And this is what you have. You build it like this. It's really, really simple, and it just don't take a long time at all. So you just drop your ore into the chest, and it starts emptying out into here, and it starts to smelt. And when it's done smelting, you can see it's like adding, and when it's done smelting, it goes in here. So you can see it's really, really quick, and it's in both furnaces trying to cook and get the job done. So all the ores empty out into the chest cooked, and if you wanted to have the fuel source to it, you could either figure out how to make a automatic fuel, but I've tried making one of those before and it didn't work for me. I'm still trying to figure out how to build one so I can show you guys. But just put hoppers there, put a chest here, make it double chest, and then break a block here, and then you can get a few like things you want to use for it, and so like I'm gonna get a few pieces of charcoal, and I can just empty it out into here like so, and then when some fuel's gone, it will empty out into the blast furnace and be put back like this. So you see it's still working, ores are still cooking. It's really, really useful. And this would work for a smoker, so I'm going to go ahead and destroy this. And I'm going to actually put smokers here, just like so. Make sure they're still connected. So charcoal's